Yo, what's poppin', guys? What's going on? What's going on? What's up? What's up? All right, so let's see. Let me start the screen share up real quick. What's good, guys? What's going on? Okay, so pretty decent open, I would say. Not the craziest open like how we had yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm expecting a sell off. Oh shit! Hold up. I'm expecting a sell off coming into market open. And I'm sure we all know why, right? Um, Now, I don't know if I want to trade into it just yet. I want to give the market a little bit of time, and that's for a very specific reason. I was looking around on everything, and I get it. Right now, we have the dual sweep, right? We have the what is it? The three whatever. We just have a level of liquidity here, right? We took it out up twice, in fact, coming into market open. And taking out this level of liquidity, obviously buyers are getting pretty weak around this area. Throughout the overnight session, we pumped up, we took out the objective, and buyers are losing interest, as you can see here, and sellers are picking it up coming into market open. Right now, we are currently selling off quite a bit. You know what I mean? At least we were coming to market open, and we also inversed this 44, if I'm not mistaken, 44 point fair value. Yeah, 44 point gap over here, but we aren't holding it. Now, you might be wondering, okay, well, why aren't we respecting this gap, or at least yet? Right? You maybe you guys took it, maybe you guys got faked out, maybe you just avoided it. All right, guys. So I was really considering taking this trade for myself with you guys. But looking at ES, it's not really lighting up so well. All right, guys. So we have a pretty big SMT coming into market open today. We have an inverse to the upside on ES, and we have an inverse to the downside on NQ. So it's really hard to tell which one wants to be stronger because both of them are showing aggression in opposite directions. NQ wants lower, ES wants higher. ES is inversing a bearish rally gap to the upside, while NQ is inversing a bullish rally gap to the downside. All right, so it's a little complicated, right? So for the first trade for today, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm just gonna like avoid it. I don't wanna risk getting faked out or anything. I don't really care if we hit a price target or whatever. I'd rather just wait for a cleaner market or maybe like a cleaner open, heading a little bit towards, I'm sure you guys know this, but we have a 10 a.m. Red folder coming out, which is Jolt's job openings in about what 20 minutes from now, around there. So if anything, I'd rather just wait for that. With hopefully it brings us cleaner volume, better setups, and better everything, and we just trade off that. You know what I mean? I feel like it would just be better because right now although we're inversing both the fair value component in Q and ES, we're not really respecting either of them. And what I mean by not respecting it is, if you guys know, like we inverted fair value gap maybe like 5 minutes ago, and you would have gotten stopped out. You know what I mean? If you would have taken it down here, yeah, you would have been long stopped out or far stopped out, whatever. So for now, I'm kind of a little bit skeptical with the momentum coming into market open. It doesn't really seem extremely stable, and I get it. I'm bearish. I'm pretty much bearish for this open until 298. It's a pretty simple draw to read. But I just don't want to touch it just yet. I don't really feel super like I just it seems like it's just not super stable. But we'll see. We'll see. Remember, guys, we do have a red folder news coming out in about 20 minutes from now. So we'll just wait on that. You know what I mean? And if we don't get anything, then we'll just take cash for today. I mean, we are pretty green from yesterday. So there's no point in rushing any trades today. You know what I mean? So whether we get one or not, then we'll go from there. Now, I will say that on the 15-minute time frame, we do kind of have something. Yeah, 66 points. So we do have volume for sure. It's just the momentum is a little bit unstable. I will say that. All right. Now let me go and put out that I'm live on YouTube really quick. What's good, YouTube guys? What's going on, man? But yeah, let me go ahead and put out that I'm live real quick. 1 second. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, look at this, guys. You know what I mean? We held below the gap for some time now. If we were looking to trade this, I mean, we would have entered. You know what I mean? So we would have been getting faked out currently. So it could definitely get a little bit hectic. So yeah, definitely good read on our end to kind of avoid this setup over here. It's just, I don't know, it's just not. It looks good. Don't get me wrong. We have the DOL sweep, we have the buyer weakness, we have everything coming in. It just doesn't look too stable, if you ask me. All right, especially with ES as well. I mean, it just it's very hard to kind of like explain it. I mean, ES never took out liquidity to the upside. It's bullish. It's inversing the bearish setups. And Q is literally the literal opposite. And you guys know this. If you guys have been with me for some time, you guys know how many times SMT divergences have messed us up. All right. So yeah, It's something that we've learned the hard way to avoid. You know what I mean? Or at least sometimes. At least sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes the temptation gets to us, and we take the entry either way. But yeah. Anyways, let me see. Blast, you should make a video on SMTs. It's kind of hard to explain, especially for me, because I don't know how to explain them as well as I do with fair value gaps or drawn liquidity and all that stuff. But the thing is, I don't really even use SMTs like that either way. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just something that, like, if you know, you know. If you don't, then it's whatever. It's not something that you need to know, but it's something that it could definitely help you out if you know it. You know what I mean? So yeah. No more P&L. Oh yeah, just like how Chill Bill said, I always show it just at the end of the stream. A lot of people were complaining that they don't really care about the P&L on the screen and they just want to see the chart. And it's really, really, really hard to see the chart if it's a little bit small. So what I'm doing now is I just have the full chart on the screen, and at the end of the stream, if I catch a trade, I'll show you guys the win or loss. You know what I mean? Transparency as always. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, in the meantime, if I'm not mistaken, from the looks of it, we might be able to create some sort of a gap here. But coming into today's market open, guys, it's not really looking extremely crazy. If you ask me, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, the volume is there. I will say that, but in terms of like momentum, it's kind of like a little bit weird. What about executions? Oh, well, I always tell you guys if I'm in or not. You know what I mean? If you're listening, then then you're good. I like the P&L. Trust me, it was a lot of people. Like, I was getting constant DMs of like, hey, can you like tweak it out a little bit or change it? I feel like for the best of both worlds, if I just show the chart, um, it's a little bit like better to concentrate, and then at the end of the stream, I'll always just show the P&L. The P&L is a need, in my opinion. I mean, it's up to you guys. I could do however you guys want. I just gotta change it up real quick. But I got you guys. All right, if you guys want to see the entry and everything, yeah, sure. I can change it up. Okay, yeah. Here, let me change it up for you guys then. And then for the people that were complaining, well, my bad, guys. It seems like a lot more people want it than don't want it. So, I believe it's this one right here. Let me know if you guys can see it on the screen. I went ahead and changed it. Can you see it? Thank you. All right, sounds good. All right, perfect. All right, yeah. So we're back. All right, but yeah, that's better. Okay, but it's because do you guys see what I mean though? Like, you guys see how the chart gets a little bit smaller. It gets a little bit squished in. A lot of people were saying that they couldn't really see the numbers. It depends on, I think it's called the bit rate or something, where sometimes the numbers just they'll be like very, very pixelated, and they just can't see it, and obviously it just makes it way harder to chart it out if you're trying to learn or whatever. So yeah, maybe you can make the P&L smaller. I tried it. I'll see what I can do. I'll do it another time though. I'll just leave it like how it is right now. I'm sure it's fine. That is that a Corvette? You're gonna. Hey, thank you, bro. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, the blue one. Are we in this trade? No, 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 no. I'm avoiding this setup right here. It's not really too stable. Have you seen the clamshell Corvette? Clamshell. I feel like it's like a really old model. Maybe I have. I feel like I have, but I feel like I haven't. I'm not familiar with the name, but yeah. This thing, yeah, yeah, I do. Damn, bro, why is everyone asking for my car, bro? I've had this thing for so long now. Why today? Yeah, good call not taking this. We keep inversing it and pulling back up. Yeah, it's just the market right now is a little bit unstable, mainly because of ES. You guys see the difference here? ES, every single candle since market open has been green, right? Green, green, green. And every single candle since market open on NQ has been red, red. Well, it was red. So yeah, very, very unstable market. Not the craziest market, I will say. But I mean, we'll just wait it out and we'll just see what we can work with. All right, guys. So yeah, we'll see for sure. Yeah, and by the way, guys, I mean, in 15 minutes from now, we do have a red folder coming out. It's Jolt's job openings, I think it's called. So that should be able to give us some sort of a momentum in the market. If we don't get anything from the 10 a.m. news folder, then we can really just take it easy until we see something really good. You know what I mean? Like I said, we don't have to rush anything for this week going forward because I mean we're already pretty green from yesterday. You know what I mean? So it's just we size correctly and we just take whatever we see. How come your London high isn't at the 6 foot? Oh, I don't even have my the indicator on. Hold on. My London high is over here. The reason I have this one marked out is mainly because it's we already took it out. You know what I mean? It's a previous high that we had from the day before. So us taking it out just allows the reason I have this one marked out and not the London high. It just allows me to get a nice understanding as to what the market is doing and why it's doing it because we already took out this level other than rather than this one. One indicator is this one. Oh, this is the one that I always give you guys. This is the drawn liquidity one. It's the one that marks out all of the levels of liquidity or the London high and lows pretty much and Asia. So it will still give us a bias. Yeah, it will. Right now it's currently giving us a bearish bias, which is why I told you guys coming into market open that I'm expecting lower. I'm just not trying to trade into it just yet. I'm not really like I don't like this momentum that we have here. It's not very stable. Like I feel like anything that we would take here, whether it's bullish or bearish, you would get stopped out. Whether it's on ES or even in Q. It's just really unstable right now. So what I prefer on doing is just waiting the 15 minutes until the job openings come out or the jolts, whatever it's called, the jolts job opening come out, and depending on the direction from that, we could just take it. We could just take whatever we get. So yeah, I guess it's a waiting game. And if we don't get like a stable direction by like 10 10 20 or something, we can always come back during the PM session and just avoid the AM. Because sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I know what times I should be getting off at, and I stay on just to stay on and give you guys like content and all that stuff. And I end up forcing a trade because I see like a last minute like a mid setup, and I take it and I always go red. So if I don't see anything by like after news, then I'll just cut it short. All right, and we'll come back once something looks better. I've restarted like 5 times. I don't hear anything. Here I can restart for you if you want. Hold on. Let me text him. I'll restart for you. Guys, I'm gonna join the call and I'm gonna leave and join the call in literally 1 millisecond. Hold on. Okay. Can you hear me now? Let me know. Let me know. Here, let me start the screen share again. There you go. Yeah, because guys, I don't know what it is with Discord, but this issue has been happening for literal months. Where sometimes some people don't hear the stage. I don't know if it's because there's a lot of people in here or something. I don't know what it is, but I don't know how to fix it. It's like I think it's like a Discord issue. It's been a Discord issue. It's a bug. Yeah. It's working. Yeah, some people can't hear me. Some people can. It always happens. What's the indicator called on Trading View? Here, let me send it over to you. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Then now you sound quiet as hell? No way. Maybe it's because I was talking away from a mic. Sounds good. Perfect. Yeah. No. Like if I took like this, it might sound like I'm a little bit lower because I have like that podcast mic that you have to be right in front of it. Hold on, my cat is me, man. Give me a second, guys. All right, I'm back. But yeah, so far it kind of seems like the bias is playing out. It's just not playing out how we want it to be playing out. Yeah, hindsight, there's gonna be that one person that's like, "Oh, dude, why didn't you take shorts?" But we can see the real time volume. You know what I mean? Like, sure, when the candle is closing, it looks like we have strong volume and all that good stuff. But real time, guys, it's not very stable. So whether you're taking longs or shorts currently, it's you have a higher chance of getting stopped out than a price target getting hit. You get what I'm saying? So it's just not so stable. So like I said, I'm gonna wait 10 more minutes. I'm gonna stay cash for 10 minutes, guys, and I suggest you guys do so as well. We're gonna see what type of news the market wants to like, how the market wants to react based off the news, and if it's not like a very stable like movement to a point where we can create a trend and get a nice trade into a level of liquidity, then we'll just get off. All right, we're not even gonna bother. We're not gonna look to force any trades because at the end of the day, we always end up regretting it when the market looks like this. All right, guys. So we gotta be a little bit more strict on ourselves, you know. Looks like a sit on your hands of a day. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Yeah, I mean, look at this. I mean, you really can't make this up. You know what I mean? We have inverses for rally gap well more than 10 times today, and we still have yet to hold below it. So hold on, guys. Let me open my window so my cat can look outside. Give me a second. All right, there we go. You're not trading this? Yeah, bro. I don't blame you, bro. Honestly, it's probably the best call for today, or for now at least, maybe. When the day starts, you don't really know what's going on right away, and that's how you know it's probably not gonna be a hot. Yeah, uh, bro. The openings are so like they're so good to get a read, bro. Because I mean, guys, how many times do we come like? Do you guys remember like back in the days where the market would actually move, or yesterday, for example? Like we would have like when we have it's like I don't know how to explain it. Like if you know, you know. It's like it's that type of open that if you know, like you know that's gonna be good. Like the markets are gonna be good. You get what I'm saying? And then there's opens like this where it's like we know that we're gonna chop, yet we still try trading it, and 9 out of 10 times we always end up regretting it. You know what I mean? But like, bro, you guys don't understand how insane getting reads off open is. You know what I mean? Because the second you see like a really impulsive candle off like 925 or 930, you know that the next few candles are gonna be crazy. This wouldn't have anything to do with the markets he's currently speaking right now, unless he mentions something else. He can control it in two ways. Whether it's either he mentions war, which God forbid, or tariffs. All right, that's literally the only way he can affect the markets. These days, the setup comes out later in the day, and yeah, and also in these type of days, the setup also takes forever to play out. so, so yeah, I need like $300 for my request, bro. Don't rush it, bro. You're right there. You know what I mean? You don't have to rush it. If anything, you should be sizing a little bit lighter, and just slowly work your way into it so you can get that payout guaranteed. Because you don't, bro. Trust me, bro. You do not understand how many people I've seen be like $50, $100, $200 away from the payout, and for some reason they're still trading full size to make such a little amount, and all it takes is one L and you're out of the game, bro. Trust me, bro. Size light. You did that. I know there's a lot more people in here that maybe don't want to mention it, but you know you probably did that as well. It happens. It happens. When's the giveaway? Oh, I already did it yesterday. If you go over to the giveaway channel, I put out all the winners. Yo, 3 times? Yeah. I mean, guys, come on now, man. It's common sense. If you guys are like $50, $100, $300 away from requesting a payout, why would you trade full size? You could do half size and still request that payout in 1 or 2 trades. You get what I'm saying? It hurt my heart when I did it. I mean, it happens. You know what I mean? I'd be lying if I say it didn't happen to me as well. But I mean, we all learn from it. You know what I mean? Now we can look back at it and be like, dude, I was stupid. You know what I mean? Like, seriously though, if we think about it, why are you trading full size when you're so close to getting a payout? Like, just trade like a portion of the size, risk less, and you'll be good. You know what I mean? That's a specific experience. Yeah, dude, it happens. It happens. You have to see like sometimes when you tell people your mistakes, it seems so stupid, but it's like you need to go through it to learn. You know what I mean? That's how life is in general. It's how you learn. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, we have about what 7 minutes left, 6 minutes left until news comes out. So we're just waiting on that. Like I said, if I don't like the way we're moving with after the news, if we're not moving better before the news nor after, I mean, what can we trade? All right, Blitz. All right, bro. Um, on my fifth PA, I think I heard my learned my lesson. I hope. Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Never let your guard down, bro. Guys, you guys don't understand how many times the market has humbled pretty much everyone, bro. Like, guys, the second you let your ego get in front of you, that's when the market will take everything back. You guys don't understand, bro. That 2 month winning streak that we were on, I know I still talk about it to this day because it was crazy. I mean, you guys know what it is going green every single day for 53 days. That was crazy, right? But unfortunately, I let my ego get in front of me, and I thought that I win everything and all that stuff. And look at what ended up happening for the last month. It was literally, it was the worst month ever. You know what I mean? So it happens. You know what I mean? And that goes in life as well. The market humbles even the most experienced traders. Always, always, always. Now, I'm not gonna say it to like it's because of ego. I mean, it's market cycles to be realistic, but ego can definitely get in the way. You know what I mean? Plus, the winning streaks make up for the losing streak. Dude, I'm hoping I can start up a new winning streak soon. Currently we've been green for what? Let me see. I think 3 or 4 days. So yeah. Let me see. I'm up like $200 right now. My call it if it continues like this, dude, you might as well just call it right now. Right now, the only reason I'm still on is because I'm waiting for the news to come out. If the news doesn't do anything, then I'm off. I blame all of my losing streaks on BlackRock. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. For me, I blame all of them on Trump. Chill. Don't forget ES. Oh yeah, and ES as well, and Chop as well. Guys, anytime I get stopped out, I'm gonna warn you guys right now. I'm always gonna tell you guys, oh man, we're chopping. Oh, ES already took out the level of liquidity. Ah, Trump is speaking. Look, I'll hold myself accountable. I always do it. Nah, but at the end of the day, guys, I know it might seem like dude, like, what are you saying? But at the end of the day, I will always look back at my charts and know what the mistake that I made. It's just like an in the moment thing. Is the indicator available? No. They're currently still developing it right now. So we're getting closer and closer by the day. But it's just we have a lot of stuff to do. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that goes into the strategy and all that stuff. So they have to code it up and everything. Pat, guys, look at the 5 minute time frame. It is Wick City since market open, guys. Wick, 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 Wick. Wow. Yeah. Like I said, if we don't get anything during the red folder, guys, I'm just gonna stay cash until maybe the PM session. Is the indicator only on TradingView? Yeah, because TradingView is the only one that allows like community indicators. Like websites or brokers like Tradeaway, Rhythmic, they don't really allow indicators. TopStep as well. They don't really they only allow like built-in indicators. So yeah. Indicators hurt my brain. Yeah, no, they're not for everyone. I will say they're definitely not for everyone. Some people like their charts clean. Some people need some extra help. Some people like their charts telling them, everything. It's all preference, pretty much. ES seems more calm to trade. The thing is, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it kind of does. I just don't really prefer to trade ES. How many points are we moving per? Yeah, 7 points. That's actually not bad. I'll see. If we don't get a setup soon, I'll leave. I'll probably just stay cash for now. Let's see what we can do. Now ES is selling off while NQ is the one that's holding up. Yeah, bro. The market is telling. It's literally yelling at us to not really try to trade this. But like I said, if it wasn't for the news, I would have been off. But right now, I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer to see what we can really get here. But yeah, you are right. All right, let's see. All right, we got 40 seconds left. All right. So hopefully this candle does something. If anything, I'm actually hoping that we kind of take out this London high just so we don't have to worry about it anymore. But we'll see. Because so far everything's definitely lining up more towards bearish. So yeah, and that's mainly because of 452. Just the way we took out this level of liquidity and holding below it. It's we know. Volume is chips, bro. Are you British or something, bro? That liquidity sitting up there is what got me worried. They might just try take a mid trade. Yeah, that London high. Oh wait, news came out. That London high probably. Let's see if Jolts does anything. I mean, it seems like it's trying to do something. I guess the market's just waiting on it to come out, maybe? Let me check. Forex Factory. Oh, yeah, it's still pending. So the market is still waiting. Let's see if it comes out, what it comes out as. Hold up. Pending, pending, pending. Any day now. Okay, there it is. So it seems like it came out bearish. I never know how to read the numbers on Forex Factory, but we'll see how the market reacts. So far, it's not really reacting like anything, guys. So I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I might just take cash for this morning. What do you guys say, man? Not me. I'm not gonna call it yet, but I mean, dude, this open is definitely not like yesterday. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. If news is choppy, then yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not the only one that thinks the same way. Yeah, dude, this thing is not looking super crazy. How many of you guys are already calling in cash already? What's the benefit of just trading cash today? Well, okay, wait, okay. So for the people that might be a little bit new in here, for the people that are wondering, what do you mean you're trading cash or staying cash? Guys, what staying cash means is you're preserving your capital, meaning that you're not taking any trades. All right. So if you guys ever hear some trader or anyone say, "Oh, I'm staying cash," that just means that you guys are not taking any trades. All right. And so yeah, right now we're just staying cash, right? We're keeping all of our cash on ourselves because we're not trying to put anything into the market. It's just really, really ugly right now. You know what I mean? Just in case you guys get it confused. All right, so the benefit of staying cash today is you're not taking any trades that could just go into your stop loss straight away. Like I said, guys, whether you're bullish or bearish today on NQ or ES, literally whatever direction you guys might have taken today, you probably already got stopped out. You get what I'm saying? So whether you took shorts, you would have gotten stopped out. Whether you took longs, you would have gotten stopped out. You guys get the point. All right, so yeah, it's just not a very stable market today. Definitely not as stable as yesterday. Yesterday was amazing. I don't think you guys understand what it is. Dumping down 400 points, pumping up 300 points, dumping down 200 points, and pumping right back up 300 plus points in one day. That is insane. I don't think you guys understand that. Those are the type of markets that we need every single day. These markets right here is the reason why we get into like these little like losing phases of the trades. So right now, that like I said, guys, I'm being extremely careful, and I am not trying to trade this, bro. So I'm gonna give the market a few more minutes. If we don't form a trend very soon with this pump up over here, I'm staying cash completely. All right. But yeah. Let me see. Nate is still here. I can't really pronounce your name. Are you considering? No, I am not considering anything in this shop, Shaggy. I'm not. If anything, I'm gonna wait for either this London high or low to get taken out, and then I'm gonna wait for a trade. Like I said, guys, in this case right here, it's better safe than sorry. I don't suggest trading anything in this range, guys. Keep in mind, we are trading in a choppy range. Maybe right now, I could be wrong, but we are probably starting to form some sort of a trend with the news coming out bullish. But I don't really know. I don't really know. I don't want to say anything for sure in this type of market. So it's just waited out. But we do have a fair value gap here though, if we hold it. So maybe we can get a trade going soon. This comes out bearish, market starts pumping nice. No, that's normal. That's normal. Crucial. It depends on how investors like it. Okay, look. How do I say this? How do I say this? Okay, you know how okay, long story short, there's certain news that comes out bearish where the market likes that reaction and it goes up. There's some news that come out bullish and the market doesn't like it and it goes down. And then there's obviously news that comes out bullish and the market goes up as well. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It's normal. It's normal. All right, so you guys might be wondering, okay, well, Jolts came out bearish. Why the hell are we pumping? It's normal. It's just how the market likes it. You know what I mean? Sometimes we need a bad report to come out in order for something to stabilize. So the market pumps. There's so much more that goes into it. But you guys get what I'm saying? Like let's say for example, I don't know, like inflation is like super low or something, and it has to go up. For example, right? On paper, it sounds bad, but maybe the market needs it. right? So it makes it go up. You see, bearish jobs means rate cut is probably much higher. We'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The FOMC for this month might be one of the craziest FOMCs that we're gonna get for a while. And if I'm not mistaken, FOMC is coming out on 2 weeks from now, I think. Because guys, a lot the whole market is waiting to see whether whether the Fed is gonna cut the rates or not. Because I don't know. That's just what I heard. That's just what I heard. I can't really tell you guys, but apparently that's what everyone is looking forward to. Like I'll be on Twitter and everyone has been talking about rate cuts recently. So if you guys know something about rate cuts or something, or you guys are working with the Fed or something, I don't know. Let us know. But that's what the whole market is looking forward to. So I don't know if it's gonna be during CPI or FOMC right here on the 17th of September, but that's pretty far from now. Pretty far from now. You don't think they will? I mean, it's the same thing every time. But we'll see. We'll see. The market is full of surprises, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm not, like I said, guys, the FOMC for this month is going to make the markets go crazy, whether it's to the upside or the downside. I don't think there's going to be any chop this with the FOMC this month, because you guys know sometimes FOMC comes out and it doesn't do anything in the markets because it's like we got what we expected, blah blah blah. You know the whole thing. Yeah, everything is being seen through the rate cuts lens, which is why this bearish news is causing the markets to pump, causing the London high to turn out kind of. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm trying to tell you guys, I don't really like taking anything in this market just yet. It just seems a little bit, inflation rates cut, money will flow into investments. That's why we wait. Yeah, 100%. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If we do end up selling, like dumping due to FOMC, I've been adding a lot of money recently into my long-term portfolio, but that's going to be my reason to add literally everything into it. All right. Pretty much the payout that I requested, I pretty much added all of that into my investment. Like I didn't get the chance to enjoy a single dime from that payout, guys, because dude, guys, you guys don't understand, bro. I mean, it's just the buying opportunities. Look at this. I mean, I added yesterday once again at what? I don't remember what I added at. Oh wait, no, this is JEPQ. Hold up, BTC right here. I added like what? Like right here, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. But you guys get the point. And see, when rates fall, real estate is gonna explode. So many buyers sitting on the sidelines waiting for better mortgage rates. Yeah, bro. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, this month, once again, guys, this month seems like a very, very big deal. A very, very big deal. Anyways, guys, okay, well, we just took out the London high, so maybe we can get a trade going, but we'll see. We'll see for sure. We do have a 5-minute gap here, though, that we can definitely use, if anything. But like I said, this market, the momentum from today for this market, I get it. We have setups. We could get a read and all that stuff. We just took out a level of liquidity and all that stuff. But guys, I'm not going to lie to you. A big part of me wants to lean more towards avoiding the market for this morning than taking a trade. I get it. We have a setup and all that stuff, and it's very tempting. But we'll see how it reacts. We'll see. We have this candle closing in 1 minute. Maybe we can get something going. Can we inverse this candle? We definitely can. Yes. We took out pretty much all of the highs. Or the main high, the London high. So if we can hold below it and start showing some very aggressive selling, we could definitely expect lower into this inverse, into maybe the New York low and maybe even the London low and this external as well. But like I said, maybe today I might just do comments. I don't know. I just don't really like the way the market is moving today. I don't really want to be touching it, but you never know. In the next 5-minute candle, it could be the craziest candle ever. So Google is holding us up. I heard that Google had some really bullish news overnight with Chrome and AI or something, and it caused it to literally boom like crazy. Like, yeah, look at this. Yeah, that's insane. But I don't really think Google is like one of the reasons why we're holding up. I mean, Google isn't like the strongest one in the market. It's there, but it's not the strongest one. Let me check up on the video real quick. Oh yeah, it just seems to be trying to recover. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna this setup is so tempting to look to take, but guys, it's just the market is so unstable that I know that if I take this, it's probably just gonna chop into the stop loss. Like I really like the setup. It would look somewhat like this, right? If you guys want to look to take it, I mean, maybe I stick to commentary for today, but you could do something like this. I mean, it wouldn't look so bad. It's just I'm just so like skeptical with the momentum today that I just don't know. You know, what I mean, you guys get what I'm saying? Like it looks tempting. I just don't really like it that much. Why does my NQ chart look like this? The hell? I'm not sure. Wait, you're not even on the right price. 668. Are you sure you're on the right time? You're probably using like the replay feature or something. I could be wrong. I don't know. It's not supposed to look like that. That's not futures. Are you trading in Q? I mean Q12 to 20. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you're probably looking at a way later date from the charts. Let me type the setup up just in case I decide to do commentary. So we're seeing buyers losing interest. Guys, if you guys want to look to take shorts, I'm not gonna have time to alert this, guys, so I have to type the commentary. I'm looking at selling pressure. I have to put this out quick, bro. This thing's inverse as I was typing it, bro. Come on. There you go. But yeah, I mean, are you guys taking this trade? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna avoid this one for myself. I don't really like the market volume, so I don't like the momentum all that much. So I'm gonna avoid it for myself. But if you guys are gonna be taking it, I mean, I can definitely guide you guys through it. It's the best I could do. You know what I mean? No, I don't have to make a bullet. If you guys want to take it, go ahead. You know what I mean? It's up to you guys. But either way, I can't alert it down here. You know what I mean? It's already up like 20 points from the entry. Yeah, 25 points. But yeah. Did anyone take it? I'm curious. Wait, I can't hear. Why are we avoiding? I'm just avoiding it for myself. I'm trying to be safe. I don't really like the momentum in the market. But yeah, let me see. Some people are saying I'm out for 300. Someone made $1,000. Yo, what? Yo, what's your size, bro? Made 150. Wait, guys. Yeah, I should probably make a poll. Wait. How many people took this idea? I took it. You should be green, so I'm gonna put green. I voted it. All right, guys. Real quick, guys, go in the poll real quick. And vote whether you guys took the setup or not. I'm curious. I'm seeing some people took it. Kenny took it. John took it. Okay, so most people avoided it. Okay, not bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I voted for myself as well. Not a bad setup. I mean, it makes sense as to why we're selling off and everything. It's just I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Not only did everything happen so fast, but I just didn't like the momentum. But it doesn't look bad at all. 900 on the eval. Nice. Took it $300. Nice, guys. Nice. If you guys agree, I mean, go ahead and post it in the profit channel if you guys want. You know what I mean? I mean, I can put something out there. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you guys took this trade, definitely not a bad idea. Do you guys understand why we were looking at shorts though? Let me know. Just type it like a 1 in the chat or a yes in the chat and all that stuff. 1? Perfect. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure you guys are at least understanding, you know what I mean, whether you took the trade or not. A 2. Why are you guys having a 2? You guys not understand it? Let me know. No? Okay, let me quickly explain it. All right, so now, very simple, right? So once again, guys, today, or at least this morning, we had a London high above, right? You guys know how I told you guys I wasn't going to touch anything in the market until we either took out the London high or the London low. The reason I told you guys that we're going to be waiting for a London high or low to get taken out is mainly because with this London high or low getting taken out, what this will do is it will give us a more cleaner idea and understanding and a bias in the market, right? So with us taking out this London high right over here, we not only did we take out the London high, but we also took out a fairly strong level of liquidity. All right, so with us taking out this fairly strong level of liquidity right over here, what ended up happening is we swept the drawn liquidity, we held below it, sellers started kicking in because of the DOL sweep. We formed a smaller time frame MSS model, which is right over here, right? Notice how we have a main high, lower high, lower high, right? So with this happening, pretty much what's going on is sellers started stepping with aggression, and we inversed this 5-minute bullish fair value gap that's about 77 points, right? So we have the DOL identified, we have the DOL sweep, we have buyer weakness coming in, we have seller aggression coming in, we have sellers inversing the bullish fair value gap, and obviously we have room for lower. Because keep in mind, we took out the highs, but not the lows. Do you get what I'm saying? I used to win. I never took it. This is, if you guys want to take it, it's up to you. But for the most part, most people took profits. So yeah, like guys, the whole reason as to why I didn't take this trade is because it's unstable. You guys see what I'm saying? Like, we sold off and now we're pumping back up. It just makes no sense, right? So for me, for today, I'm personally just avoiding. But if you guys want to take some scalps or whatever, this should have been the trade that you guys are pretty much green from, all right? Which I'm assuming some people are green, right? Which I saw, right? Someone made 1,000, someone made 150, someone made 300, someone made 500, 400, stuff. All right. Are you trading Asia? No, I don't really trade Asia. I would have missed my TP if I took it. I'm so glad I didn't take it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that the setup is bad. It's just, like I said, the market right today is just very, very unstable. So for myself, I just prefer to stay away. But no, I'm not Asian. Where'd you hear that from, bro? I would have missed my TP as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that the trade is bad. I mean, we're just getting a pullback from what it seems like. But like I said, it's just, in my opinion, I just think it's way too unstable. I'd rather avoid, right? But if you guys, once again, if you guys want to take the risk and trade for yourself, yeah, I mean, you could have definitely, been green on it. I appreciate you for showing why you weren't confident in taking it. Something I struggle with sometimes. It happens, bro. It happens. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. When I'm on stream, I always tell you guys this, and you might be wondering, like, okay, well, if you tell us this, why don't you do it? It's because bro. Temptation is a very, like, strong thing. You know what I mean? I'll be on stream and I know that there's setups that I shouldn't be taking. Yeah, I still try to take it to, like, give you guys alerts and trades and all that stuff, and it never ends up. I always end up regretting it. This would have been one of the setups that I would have for sure end up regretting if I took it. Yeah, fear and greed is the worst, 100%, 100%. But also temptation. A lot of people don't really talk about temptation. Well, that's kind of FOMO, I guess you could say. But yeah. Does anyone look for demands to avoid trades? I used to trade supply and demand. It's good. It's good. I used to plan demand yeah. I mean, guys, look at this. You really can't make this up. I mean, so this is exactly why I personally ended up avoiding this. It's just way too unstable. Way too unstable. How much is the PA lifetime on Apex without the discount again? I think it's 125, 135, 140. Yeah, 140, 140. But yeah, would have gone to stop that a break even. I mean, how many points did the trade see? Did he see 30 points? Yeah, we put it. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yeah, this trade would have been a break even trade either way. Because we saw 30 points on the trade, so it would have been a 1-to-1. When I got stopped at a break even, to be honest, I would have held till TP1. Me too, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much why I avoided it. So yeah. It was a nice setup though. Nice enough for me to give out like a nice setup to watch, but definitely not enough to execute it. And it's 105 for the monthly. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna ask you guys, bro. If you guys are looking to pay for the activation fee for Apex, never do monthly. I think trust me, guys, it sounds like the cheaper option at first, but you'll always end up regretting it. Trust me, guys. Never do monthly. It's the worst thing ever. I don't even know why it's an option. Don't do monthly. Don't do monthly. But yeah, so far, guys, I'm still cash. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I might stay cash for this morning. Dude, this This blue box keeps popping up on my screen, bro. It's there you go. The 15-minute gap this morning, I tried shorts off of it in class and lost, but I made back everything. I made everything back now, so I'm just sitting at break even. Dude, close the charts, bro. You're good. You're good. Close the charts. Hey, Blast, I bought Lifetime a couple days ago after being in your team. So just gonna, okay, yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I got you, bro. I'll process that ASAP. Let's see what else. Great trade. I got 522 from it. Yeah, some people took from what I know, most people ended up taking profits, right? Why did it dump down just to pump back up? I mean, Uzi. I mean, bro. Okay, guys, let's kind of take a step back. Recognize the market pattern. What is going on? Chop, 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 chop. Pump, dump, pump. We're probably gonna get a dump, right? Let's. You know what I mean? Let's kind of get an understanding of what the market is doing here. It's very unstable today. That's for the most part, guys. That's why I told you guys I'm personally just not gonna take the setup because it just wasn't stable. I knew it was bound to happen. You know what I mean? I told you guys with our luck, it's probably gonna inverse and pump back up. You know what I mean? Market is shit. Yeah, pretty much. But look at the 15-minute, dude. I know that the 15-minute is gonna be wick. Dude. Yeah, bro. Yeah, still hasn't taken out any highs. Yeah, I mean today, like I said, guys, I'm here just going around in circles, just telling you guys that the market is just not stable today. If you took longs after our reversal, would have paid. Let's not trade hindsight, bro. Let's not trade hindsight, bro. Yeah, no, I'm just. It creates bad habits. You know what I mean? Until it sells off again, yeah, and then you would have been like, "Oh, dude, why did I take that long position?" You know what I mean? You're off, dude. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I might get off as well. I'm seeing a lot of you guys are getting off. It's just, dude, this market is just not it, bro. Let me see. Okay, actually, a pretty good question. I know lots of wicks and chop is just messy, but in real time, sometimes it's really hard to see if it becomes chop. Can you walk through what you see in a moment that helps you see if we're being unstable? I got you, bro. All right, hold on. Before I do that, let me open the door for my cat. For my cat. Hold up. Okay. All right. So, really good question. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Are you gonna do a PM session later? Yes, I will be on. I will be on. That's if I see something. Okay, but yeah, really good question. Really good question. All right. Now, so someone asked, for those that don't know, someone said, I know there's lots of wicks and chops or chop. Wait, hold on. I know lots of wick and chop is just messy, but in real time, before the chop starts, it's hard to kind of tell if the chop is happening. So he was asking, can you walk us through what you see in the moment that helps you see if we're being unstable? All right, guys. Now, your answer to that, will you alert if you get a setup? Of course, always. I always do. All right, but guys, so the way you're able to identify this is okay. Let's see, how do I explain this? Okay, so it comes into a lot of things: candle size, candle speed, candle aggression, and if we're able to break highs and lows. All right. All right, bro, Mike, chill out, bro. I already deleted your message once, bro. Come on now, bro. Lock in. All right, so guys, coming into market open today, what is one thing that you guys were able to identify in the market? All right, guys. One thing that we're able to see in the market is we haven't been able to break above any highs or lows. We're kind of just stuck in this range over here, right? This range has no volume, it has no momentum, it has no aggression, it has nothing. We're just stuck in this box of no volume right here, right? So until we're able to break above or below these highs or lows, which is why exactly I told you guys break above. That's why I was telling you guys we're waiting for a break above the London high or low before we get a trade, because we're just trading in a choppy range where we can't identify anything. All right, but for the most part, guys, for those that are probably wondering, okay, well, how do you know if we're chopping before enough candles form to know that we're actually chopping? Guys, look at the speed, look at the decision, and look at the aggression or the size of the candles. All right, if we're averaging 10, 15, 20 point candles and with no speed, like we're moving 1 point every 5 minutes, like we're not moving anything, right? Then that probably means that we're more than likely going to start to chop. All right, look, coming into market open today, looking at these candles, you know I mean, well, to be fair, it is market open, so we're gonna have a little bit more volume than usual. But typically at 9:30 to like 9:45 to 9:50, maybe, these candles should be 40 points or more to have good volume. You get what I'm saying? So, in this case, it's just we have a lot of indecision in these candles. Like you guys saw it, right? Coming into market open today, pretty much you guys remember, right? We inversed the 15-minute fair value gap over here, right? But you guys noticed that we were going up. We were breaking below it. We were going back up, faking it out. We were going right back down below it. We went right back up. Once again, we went right back down. Right, real time. When you notice that that's happening, and we're not getting a very stable momentum in the market, then we just typically don't trade it, because what does that mean? It's probably going to lead into chop. So once again, it's a few things. If you guys want to write it down, it's the indecision in the market, whether the momentum is very stable or very unstable. It's aggression in the market, the speed in the market, the size in the candles, and that's pretty much it, right? If you don't have any of those things, then it's probably an indication where the market is just very unstable and it's just gonna chop you out, right? Which is exactly why I told you guys today that I'm just not. I just don't want to trade anything. It's just not really worth it. All right, but yeah. Um, 11 years trend. Pretty much. Love this. You open to I'm making a video about this? Honestly, I would, but I don't know. Because it's really hard to explain. And I will have to show you guys like real time examples. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I rather just explain it, or maybe I could just make like a written explanation on it. David, what's your sizing for evals? Typically about 15 to 20 micros. 15 to 20 micros. Under PM, not obviously it's not guaranteed, but if I do get off in the AM session with no trades, obviously I'm not gonna call it a day. Maybe I won't be on the live, but that doesn't mean that I will be off the charts. So if I do see something, I will definitely put it out like how I always do. Nah, bro, that ass. Yo, guys. Did you guys just get that email too? Yo, did you guys see that or no? Guys, Apex, I mean, not Apex, Top Step just sent out a notification saying that they have released the back. Oh my, yo, back to funded for $700. Are you crazy? Nah, hell nah. Yo, what? Dude, there's no way anyone's paying for that. Guys, Top Step. Okay, so you guys know how last week or 2 weeks ago, if you guys remember, I was telling you guys about a rumor that was going around that Top Step was gonna release a back to funded feature where if you blow your PA account, you can reset it with a certain amount of money. Well, apparently it's true because it just got released. But $500 to reset it? Nah, bro. That's crazy. Hell no. Okay, let me catch up with the chat. Hold up. Do you work off 8 a.m. candles? No. Well, if it's in London high or low, then maybe, but not really, no. TPT 600? Nah, bro. Guys, that's too much, bro. That's too much. Curious, what time do you use for your London session open and close? It's 3 in the morning EST until 9:30 a.m. EST. So once again, Asia is 6 p.m. EST till 3 a.m. EST. London is 3 a.m. EST till 9:30 a.m. EST, and New York is 9:30 a.m. EST until 5 p.m. EST. Yep, I got you, guys. Yeah, no. Is anyone willing to pay for this? Peace out, Kayan, bro. Take it easy. I might. I mean, damn. Reactivate. I mean, to be fair, if you okay, look. If you guys are very inconsistent with your trading, do not pay for this. Do not pay for this. Yeah, do not pay for this. Now, if you guys feel like you're consistent in trading, but you had like a little bad streak in the market, which it will happen. It happens to the best of us. I mean, it happened to me last month. And you feel like you know that if you pay for this, you can make it back with 1 or 2 payouts that you know that you're gonna get. Sure, right? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna get that payout, and you know it. right? But if you guys are inconsistent with trading and you're not as experienced, for the love of God, do not pay for this. Please do not pay for this, guys. All right, this is too much money, bro. $500 for a 50K account. I mean, I guess that's reasonable in a way, but nah, that's too much, man. That's too much, guys. I'm only looking out for you guys because look, look. In all honesty, guys, I know how some of you guys are, where you guys buy evals and you just keep blowing them and 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 keep buying them over and over and over. Guys, you're going to go broke if you guys continue to reactivate your PA account. If you're not consistent in trade, because I'm seriously looking out for you guys because I know some of you guys in here might have money but might not have the responsibility. For the love of God, guys, do not pay for this shit. All right, guys. If you know that you can't be consistent in trading just yet, do not pay for it, guys, please. All right, like seriously, because I know a lot of you guys might actually blow a lot of money on this. Because $500, that's a lot of money, guys. All right, so yeah, just be careful. All right, guys, like seriously. Plus the PA fee. No, you don't have to pay for it, guys. Remember, it's back to funded. So if you blow your PA account, instead of resetting the eval and passing it and activating it and all that stuff, you just reset the whole PA thing. Wait, you have to pay for the PA thing? Wait, what? No, you don't. It's smart. Yeah, you're better off just buying eval, honestly. Let me see. Hey, Blast, I don't mean to come out as rude. Don't worry, bro. You're good. But how come you see 500 as a lot when you earn and have so much? Well, I'm not really talking for myself, but I'm just saying in general, bro. Okay, once again, okay, look. I mentor a lot of you guys, and I see a lot of people that you guys blow through evals like it's completely free. Like I've seen some people literally go through 20 PAs every hour of the day. And the reason for this, guys, is because obviously Apex, all these prop firms are doing discounts, and it's very tempting to buy because it's so cheap. So on paper, it's like it's really cheap, but guys, at the end of the day, that money adds up, right? And there's people in here with unfortunate addictions to trading, because I mean, trading is addicting. We can all agree on that, right? And it's fun and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, with prop firms, them being so cheap, like you might not care about losing 1 or 20 or 40 accounts because they're so cheap, right? And it builds that bad habit of continuing to keep buying accounts. And the problem is, guys, a lot of people, they don't care about, they full port their evals because they know they could just buy it again for a cheap price and they don't really care about it. But guys, now that Top Step is allowing back to funded, with Top Step being one of the most famous prop firms, a lot of people, they're going to be blowing through PAs and they're just going to continue to reactivate them. Now, the problem is we're not talking $20, we're not talking 30, we're not talking $50, we're talking $500 per reset per account. For some people, sure, they might have some money, but that money can go down the drain if they just don't care about the PA accounts, just like how they don't care about their Apex accounts or their eval accounts. You get what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? You're just gonna blow through money a lot faster. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm not trying to say that it's a lot or a little bit of money. And I'm not trying to make it seem like I have a lot or anything either. That's literally the least of what I'm trying to say. Is that I'm just trying to look out for some people because I know some people might not be as responsible when it comes to, I don't really care. I have $500. I can just reset it. So let me just full pull my PA account, right? At the end of the day, that's not gonna take you anywhere. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, I'm just trying to look out for you guys. You know what I mean? Because I know some people, they might be like, oh man, like fuck, I blew my PA account. Let me just reset it. You get tilted, you full port, chill. What the hell is that screenshot, bro? You get tilted, bro, you full port, and at the end of the day, bro, you end up losing all your money. You know what I mean? So hopefully you guys can understand where I'm coming from, but I just don't want you guys to be blowing all your money on these resets. All right. No, am I saying don't buy it? No, I'm not. I mean, you definitely could if you know what you're doing, but if you're inconsistent with your trading, don't get it. Don't get it. All right. Let me see. Glad David is stating this because I was blowing through a ton of money. I full ported a few at first, but I started losing a lot. I corrected the habit back in March, but this is fact, dude. I know it might sound like I'm talking like nonsense right now, but some people in here, they might be going through it and they just don't want to admit it. But guys, I'm telling you guys, unfortunately, trading is an addiction. I get it. You can make a career, and it's amazing to love what you do because I love what I do, and the main thing I do is trade the markets, right? I do long-term investments. I do day trading, scalping, all that stuff, right? But guys, it can become an addiction, and blowing these evals, it's like, oh, but dude, I could have caught this trade if I full ported, blah, blah, blah. You buy another one, you blow it, you buy another one, you get close, you blow it, you buy another one. And it's a never ending cycle. But you might, in your mind, you're like, oh, but like, it's okay because I can full port this one. And if I lose it, it's only $20, right? It's nothing. But dude, guys, you guys never understand. When the day ends and you look back at your financials, you're gonna be like, dude, I just blew like $500 on evals and I didn't pass a single one because of my bad habits, right? So if you're doing that with evals, imagine with PA accounts. You could just be like, oh, it's okay, because if I full port a PA account and I blow it, I could just spend $500. But if I full port it again and if I get lucky, I can make everything back and more, which you might get lucky once or twice, but at the end of the day, bro, you're not gonna make a living doing that. And at the end of the day, you're more than likely gonna be losing all of your money, right? And we're not talking, once again, guys, we're not talking $20, we're not talking 30, $50. We're talking $500 per PA reset. That's not very smart. All right, guys. So please just think about it before you do it. For the people that might be struggling with it. All right. So yeah. All right. Same psychological traps as gambling. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, once again, guys, trading can be a very profitable thing. But if you treat, oh look, if you treat trading like a game, like it's some gambling game like roulette, obviously you're not gonna make any profits, right? You're never gonna be consistent because you're treating everything like a 50-50. You're treating everything like a gamble. But once you start treating trading like a business and everything in terms of probability, that's when you can actually start finding consistency. For example, today we knew that the market was not gonna be good. We had a setup. Did most of us take it? No. Why? Because we knew that the probability was very low. We avoided it, and look at this. We would have gone stopped out. All right. So, take that as an example. All right, guys. So, man, what was the Asian sessions? It was 6 p.m. until 3 a.m. But yeah. Other than that, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Are you guys down to get off? I think it's time to get off. The market isn't really giving us much to work with here. Yeah. I'll be if I see something during the PM session, I'll tell you guys. But right now, there's no setups that's really like calling our names. The market is kind of unstable. I get it. We're going up right now and all that stuff, but it's just not like super. You get what I'm saying? Not the best. Not the best. All right, guys. So yeah. So far, we're pretty much cash. If I see something for the PM session, I will let you guys know ASAP and I will alert it. But for now, I'm gonna say cash. No trace from me for today. All right, guys. For now, unless we see something. All right, guys. But other than that, man, I'll see you guys hopefully later with a setup. All right, guys. But other than that, guys, get off the charts. Keep your phone on you. Keep your notifications on you. And if I see something, I'll let you guys know so you guys run back to your charts and you guys take the trade. All right, guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. All right, guys. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Peace out. And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream with me. Or this, I don't know why I said with me. Hopefully you guys were able to enjoy the stream, guys. No trades from me so far. Like I said, I will be trading later on today during the PM session. I won't be going live on YouTube, but if you guys are interested in possibly getting the alert and real-time education, real-time live trading, real-time alerts and everything, guys, click the first link in the description. I still have the Labor Day discount going on. So if you guys are interested in joining with a 65% off discount, you guys can always join with this link right over here. And if you guys use code Labor Day, which I will show you right about now, give me 1 second. If you guys use code Labor Day, it will apply 65% off any premium upgrade. So if you guys are interested in getting real-time education, real-time live trading, real-time alerts, real-time everything that you need to know about trading, it is all in that link. All right, guys? But yeah, other than that, man, I'm going to go ahead and get off, guys. I'm going to take a little bit of a break off the charts, and I'll be back on during the PM session. Hopefully, I'm able to see something. All right, guys? But other than that, man, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow if you guys are going to stay over on YouTube. All right, guys? I will be live tomorrow. All right, guys? So yeah, peace out, guys. Take it easy and stay off this market because it is not